Yo, yo, yo. It is January 8th, 2025. It's 6:46 Eastern. I've got my dinner here, so this is a pound of ground chicken with some spinach, some organic Trader Joe's white rice, some guacamole, some uh, mozzarella cheese with like light cheese, and then some light sour cream as well. Mixed it all up. It's kind of like a Chipotle bowl, but I get a good amount of it as in this large bowl here. Got some truff hot sauce as well. Got some green sriracha from Wegmans too. So spicing it up just a little bit. Hope you guys are having an amazing day so far. No complaints over here. I'm just grateful to be here. But yeah, this is my dinner right here. So I know yesterday I ended up trying the last dab hot sauce, and luckily came away from that without like killing myself. So it wasn't too bad, thankfully. But yeah, got my pitcher of water. Some people drink beer out of that thing. I just drink water out of it. I find that it's probably the best like container because you know, before I knew about Stanley's, or knew that it was primarily a woman's cup, female cup, for whatever reason, I had a Stanley, and I learned that apparently it's not the best thing to keep your liquids in. Um, and so yeah, keeping it in plastic is probably not the best. Keeping it in aluminum is not the best, but glass, I think glass is pretty good for a container for water. Um, so yeah, this food is pretty damn good too. I'm like, I'm a pretty good cook. Now I will say this isn't like difficult food to make. It's literally putting chicken in a pan, cooking it up, putting the rice in the microwave, boiling the spinach, and then adding the other stuff in. But I do make good scrambled eggs. I make, you know, good grilled cheeses and other food like that. Um, I I genuinely enjoy all the food I make. Now, on to other topics here. I did want to talk about supplements. I guess before I move into that, I can talk about my diet a bit and my, I guess, self-image. So I was going through old photos on my phone, and I thought I was in really good shape. I thought I was in pretty damn good shape, but I think you have a skewed perception of yourself until you compare yourself or are able to compare yourself um, to another version of yourself from a image perspective. I guess you could apply that to many different ways, but um, yeah, I got into a lot better shape than I used to be like a couple years ago, and I've been looking at old photos, and I thought I was in pretty good shape then, but I'm a lot more shredded than I used to be. I have lost about 20 or so pounds, lost a lot of fat, still maintaining a good amount of muscle. Um, but yeah, I was just in fairly bad shape, like from a, a looks perspective. I, I can't really say the same thing about a cardio perspective because I still was doing decent amount of cardio. I was lifting weights. I was actually probably doing more of both of those than I am now. But my diet is the biggest difference. That's where I've been dialed in. And I've been trying to do this. As you can see with my other videos, I'm on day 416 of this video series of showing my diet and my workouts, and I didn't really get very locked in until like August, September timeframe. That's when I became more disciplined consistently on a consistent basis with my diet. I did have spurts where I was pretty dialed in. I think around late March, April of last year, I went on like a streak of like I think I was alcohol free for a little bit, and then I was locked in with my diet for a bit. Then I went back to like my cheat meals and stuff on the weekend, and it showed. But I've been fairly dialed in. I've been eating some like foods that aren't so good for you, like what was that chicken place I went to the other day? Anyways, I've had a bunch of fried chicken and like burgers and stuff, but like I'm very cautious about my calories, and that's the biggest thing. The calorie count is like crucial when it comes to your weight. And so yeah, I've been dialed in. Not to go on too long of a tangent here, but yeah, I think you just got to be aware of how many calories you're having day in and day out, how much protein you're having, and that's going to be the key if you want to lose weight and look a lot better. But yeah, calories for the day. I'm sitting at about I think like 2,100 maybe 2,200 possibly. So I had like 8 scrambled eggs earlier, a mixture of pasteurized and unpasteurized, with a little bit of guacamole, and then I'm having this meal, which is probably about 1,300 or so calories. So around that range, 21, 2,200. But yeah, supplements. So I'm trying to like figure out a plan. I got a skincare plan. Got a diet plan. Pretty much have a cardio plan. Still need to kind of dial that in. I do have a workout plan as well, but I need a supplement plan, and I have been taking a lot of supplements like day to day, um, but I need to refine it. I need to figure out what are the supplements that I actually really need to take. How many milligrams or grams of each of those supplements should I be taking? How much is too much? How much is not enough? Um, and so I really need to figure that out. And I need to consider my budget as well, so I can better optimize that day to day, so I can increase my energy, feel better, have better health span, as they call it, just feel better day to day. I know magnesium is a key one. Vitamin D3 is a key one as well. Obviously, multivitamin. But there's a lot of stuff out there, and I think you're really just going to do your research. I know Andrew Huberman's a great resource, neuroscientist from Stanford. He's all over YouTube. He's got his own podcast. I believe he's on Spotify and um, all over the internet and Instagram and whatnot. You got Brian Johnson, who's trying to live to be like 200 or something. The dude who's spending like $2 million a year on his health. He looks great for his age. Peter Attia, an MD as well, who's a longevity specialist. I've been trying to listen to David Sinclair, who's been on the Joe Rogan podcast a couple times. He's a longevity guy too. So trying to aggregate this information, research, take pieces from different people and see how it could best apply to my life, and figure out what the best step is moving forward. And I don't think I'm going to dial it in perfectly when I first get my supplement plan going. It's kind of going to be an ongoing thing where I experiment and I refine it over time. Just like anything else in life, pretty much. good food. And yeah, I will talk about alcohol now. Next topic. So, um, from a health perspective, I don't really think you should be consuming alcohol at all. Some people say some like a glass of wine a night is good or whatever, or something like that. But I don't think like any alcohol is good. I know David Sinclair talks a lot about resveratrol, which is in wine, but apparently you can get resveratrol without consuming any alcohol. So if you can do that from a health perspective, I would definitely do that. No alcohol involved. You don't have to, take in any of the negative side effects of alcohol. But yeah, I think that I want to. At some point, I may completely stop drinking, but I really want to do it on like a pretty rare occasion or just like when I'm out socially, whether it's on a date or out with my boys. Might have some drinks, but other than that, like it's just a hangover, and it's just like it's not good for you and all that shit. And it's like, why am I doing that to myself? I don't see the point. It's not going to help me out from an energy perspective, from the other parts of my life that I want to improve. Like, no, if you really are serious about your goals, you believe in yourself, you want to do the best you can in life, eliminate everything that's going to hold you back from your goals and your dreams. Honestly. But yeah, that's my tangent for the day, or at least for this meal for right now. I'm going to continue eating this. But yeah, hope you guys have an amazing rest of your morning, afternoon, or night, wherever you are. Please subscribe, like, comment. Love you guys. Take care.